You are now listening to the Adult Conversation with Candy, Sunshine, Just Drew, and Unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Hello. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Adult Conversation. I think that's how this should go. This ain't been my part. I'm Just Drew.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
And this is Adult Conversation Radio Show. Me and Sunshine and Candy, we get together every other week now because we're on some Rona shit. Rona, nigga. We get together every other week and we discuss shit like fucking
Mental health.
Fucking
relationships.
This dick. We definitely talk about this dick from time to time. You know
We
what I
talk
mean?
about a lot of
Well,
shit.
I talk about this dick.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you talk
'Cause I'm a
about your
slinger.
day.
Because I'm a slinger.
We don't talk
And
about your day.
Yeah, we talk about all kinds of shit, though.
Yeah.
We talk about some serious shit. We talk about some not so serious shit. And we've been doing it, what, going on 4? Is it 4 years?
We're in our third season.
We're in our 3rd season? Mm-hmm. So that's going on 4?
I mean, I could tell you the show number, but I don't have that paper in front of me.
I know.
I mean, we missed a lot of shows, though, for various reasons.
I know.
Travel, shit like that.
Yeah, travel.
COVID. We missed a whole bunch because of
Rona.
fucking COVID. I don't call that shit Rona. I already said that.
Rona,
It's
but you know what? This is the funny part. When you say it, you gotta say Rona, nickel.
I'm not giving it a nickname. We already talked about that.
Okay, that's
I'm not
right.
giving anything. That's like the biggest asshole in my life. His name is just asshole. I'm gonna give him a nickname. I'm gonna call him the A.
Oh.
That's a term of endearment.
Hey, you know what? I feel like we had a dinner table or something. I want to come on that side. Can I come on that side?
Sure, you can come over here.
I
Are you
wanna sit
COVID
beside
free?
you.
Because I was doing my social distancing.
Oh, you
shit.
social distance?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, you come over here.
No, but you know
No, I
what?
want you to come over here with me.
No. I want to come over there.
Come on
but
over.
here's the
Come on.
thing.
I'll make room for. Don't
Now,
fuck
listen.
up the microphones and all that
Listen.
shit, though.
Listen.
This ain't but a 2-hour show.
Sunshine, you gotta listen.
Yes, I'm listening.
I want to come over there,
Okay.
but
Come
I
on.
can't.
You can't?
I can't.
Why?
Trump.
Because of COVID?
No.
Because of what?
Trump.
Trump what?
Trump said in the email that was sent to us,
Don't move shit.
don't move shit.
No, don't do it.
Say
then.
wherever the
no,
fuck the
we are
microphones.
not. Hold up. Let me
Wherever
see.
we set this shit up at.
See, I
that's
didn't
where
move.
y'all
I
gotta
didn't
be.
move that shit, and now I got to hand sanitize it again. I
I'm
brought
trying
my
to tell
own
you.
sanitizer.
I'm trying to tell you. For real.
For real.
Yeah. So that's
You know what I found out that the sanitizer is really good for? Lubricant. I'm kidding.
I was about to say, damn.
Yeah, I mean, when you get one of them really big ones, and you be like, wait, hold up, fuck that. It make sure it ain't a COVID dick.
Hey,
so
nah.
get the hand sanitizer.
Hey, Slim.
And be like, wait, I'm going to play with it first. I'm going to play with it first.
And not just that. You better hope, a motherfucker better hope he ain't done beat a scab on his shit. I done
know
beat my
what?
dick so much one time. Right? This real shit. I done beat a scab on the motherfucker. I done beat the skin off, for real. Like, literally. Had a whole motherfucking burn scab. Because I don't use, like, lotions and all that shit. That just seemed too pornish. You know what I mean?
So it was a scab from abrasion?
Nah, like a burn. Like a hand-to-hand burn. Like
Oh, you had calluses and you calloused that joint out?
Yeah, man, yeah.
That's
so
so
look,
nasty.
I know.
Was it on the tip or on the shaft or near the balls? Where was it?
Like on the shaft. It was on the shaft.
Yeah, that's nasty.
And look, the funny part though, was like when I did the shit, I was big on beating my dick at that time. But when I did the shit, I couldn't beat my dick for a few days. And I was upset too.
I say you should put some Purell on it.
No.
Get one of them Clorox bleach wipes. Shit.
Oh yeah.
You been right in the hospital.
It would have cured COVID.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
That what Trump said.
So,
Fuck all that. But that's why we here. That's how we got here. All that shit.
yeah, all that shit.
How was your last 2 weeks?
My last 2 weeks. Were great. I mean, I'm dealing with it. It's a lot of stuff going on. So people gave me some flack the last 2 weeks because I put on this little outfit for the 4th. I was just doing a little photo shoot. And actually, the thing I was wearing, it wasn't even an outfit. It was a neck gaiter that I had decided to put around my entire body. And like I cut it and put it on. People was giving me a little bit of flack for that because they didn't think I should be celebrating the 4th of July. Which is cool. I mean, I get it, to each his own. But I don't think that deep into shit. You know what I'm saying? If fuck, it's a holiday, it's about the flag. Bitch, put on stars and stripes. I really wasn't. There's like, oh, you should celebrate Juneteenth, and I'm like, I do appreciate your opinion, and I respect your opinion wholeheartedly, but I still try to keep my shit light. But yeah, I've been rocking with the team. It was good to see you this weekend. Come down there.
I did.
Yeah, it was so much fucking meat this weekend. It was meat everywhere.
No homo on my back.
No, I'm not talking about that type of meat. I'm talking about it was beef brisket and chicken, and it was meat for days. Yeah, shout out to my griller.
The Rejuvenator.
He's the vagina redesigner. Can you get his nickname right?
Rejuvenator,
Yeah,
designer.
But he cooked up some shit, and everything was fabulous. I'm gonna be eating meat all week.
Yeah, well, you eat meat all week
Fuck you.
anyway.
Yeah, and then the great thing
You're
is,
a meat eater.
yeah, we had meat that didn't get cooked. So he actually came back and cooked the rest of the meat for me. So I'm happy.
Oh,
I'm very happy, yeah.
Took a wooga.
You're such a fucking ass. Yeah, but it was good. I had a good time. Bonfire was good. Yeah, we've been doing the same old shit because you can't really do shit.
Yeah.
So the piece has just been a few people get together, bonfire, parlay. Ain't a whole bunch of fucking going on. I don't know why everybody thinks everything I do is lifestyle, because it's not. I'm still a woman.
There wasn't no fucking going on?
At Miles this weekend?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like a lifestyle event, so it
Well,
wasn't
now,
open. Fuck.
that
I
ain't
mean,
what I
I
asked.
fucked. Yeah,
Was
I'm
you
fucking.
fucking?
I'm fucking. Shit, fuck
All
that.
right,
It's
you
my
fucking.
house.
Now, do you
But
fuck
I'm fucking whether people come.
Ho.
Why
Do
is
you
he
fuck
doing-
with your mask on or off?
Well, because I'm currently not fucking a lot, I'm fucking with my mask off.
Oh.
Well, if I'm fucking the same
not
person
safe.
who's preparing my food
That's not
and using
safe.
my
That's
kitchen
not
and my
safe.
shit.
That's not
Can you speak for
safe.
yourself?
You should have the mask on. And you
I
can
tried.
only fuck,
I tried.
And you can
I
only
missed you
fuck
too,
doggy.
Barry. I mean, face down, ass up is my favorite. So that's
That's
easy.
the only way you're supposed to be able to.
That's
You're supposed
easy.
to be fucking.
Can we move on from the fucking and get back to the weekend?
Sure.
So that was it. Was I here after Jersey? Oh yeah, because you was bitter. So yeah, both weekends I did the same shit. Bonfire, little gathering, little get together at my house. I think.
Right.
No, the weekend before I didn't hang out with anybody. I hung out, but I didn't hang out with a group of people. So, but yeah, I was looking forward.
So you
to
just hung out.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got a lot of shit to do. I mean, a lot of people have been requesting to hang out, but I'm just not ready to go back into the world.
Right.
The world of ninjas.
I can dig
So
it.
I've been limiting my ninja intake, if that makes sense.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
makes a whole lot of sense.
Good. What did you do 2 weeks ago?
I don't know. I don't. I know I work.
Okay.
I know that.
I
work.
think you worked.
I work every weekend.
Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of COVID cleanup, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the funny part is this right here. Like so the first responders, they get a lot of praise. A whole lot of praise. You did what I'm saying? But and I don't knock that, cuz they out there. But there's other motherfuckers out there too. Right? Like you got the people that's since the beginning of this shit making sure that the first responders have non-infected spaces to come to so they can be available to go and first respond. You know what I mean?
So you feel like you're not getting your due diligence?
Oh no, I'm getting my due diligence. I'm getting my due diligence. And that's the funny part. Like so I go into fire stations, police station, and they really appreciative of the shit.
Right.
You did what I'm saying? And just by being in those spaces, right? You get like a different type of perspective when you so like how I view police and firemen now. I didn't view them this way pre-COVID.
Well, I mean, that typically happens. Like once you're like get a little glimpse in someone's world, like shit is different. So
Yeah.
But I mean, I have heard a lot of like I know there was something going on for like the people that like the people that pick up trash, like the garbage collectors that are still working. I mean, the post office never closed; they were still delivering your mail. I actually have a sign on all my doors thanking UPS, FedEx, and Brown. No, I'm sorry, the United States Postal Service, because we get packages every day. I even get packages that don't belong to me, which is pretty fucking awesome.
I don't get shit.
Shit don't even belong to me. Yeah, I got one today, and I was
deals.
trying to leave off of work, and there's a 65-pound package, and I'm like, what the fuck? It wasn't even addressed to me, but it's my address. So what do you do?
Open that motherfucker.
Well, I know what it is. It says it on the box.
And hoping was it something good?
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. It's funny.
Mine now.
Yeah. I mean, because like, what am I gonna put a 65-pound box? First of all, it's not even gonna fit in the back seat of my car to take it back to who sent it, and the label is warped because of the rain, so and the moisture that was coming off the house. I can't even see who it came from.
Right.
I just know the address is to me. So is that one of those finders, keepers, losers, weepers?
You know what?
Or do they send a call tag and somebody gonna come get that shit? Because I'm not moving the motherfucker. I already decided what I was doing, move that shit in the house because they're calling for storms again tonight. So is it mine now?
No, you know what?
What? I want you to notice this happened like fucking 12 times and I'm getting sick of it.
Me personally, I would find a way for that to get to its rightful owner.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, I
How you gonna give you? Because it literally has an initial. It has an initial and a last name that's very common. I don't know because you can't read the label. It's warped. It's right.
So you don't know if it was UPS, FedEx.
Don't know. When I went out to leave, it was.
Well, in that situation, that's yours.
But what I'm not gonna do is like, first of all, I've been living there since April of last year. I think that's long enough for mofos to change their address. I mean, it's happened many, many times. In the beginning, I would take the shit back to the post office, not the post office, to UPS. And they look at me like I'm stupid because they don't know what to do with this shit either.
Right.
But I would just mark return to sender, not at this address. But I'm not doing that with a 65-pound package.
I feel you.
So I might, if it'll be on my page on sale if anybody's.
Oh.
So you wanna?
Hold on, real quick. I want to say this. I want shout out to Tone B, and Katie.
Happy anniversary.
Happy motherfucking anniversary, man. Y'all motherfuckers
Yeah, that's
rock.
what's up.
You know what I mean? I was in Facebook jail, so I couldn't say happy anniversary.
I said happy anniversary.
You ain't say it from both of us, though.
But I'll change it when I go back.
Yeah.
So what's tonight's topic going to be?
Tonight's topic. Hold on. We got something to do before.
Oh, that's right. So I'll say my piece first before you be an entire asshole.
Okay, I wasn't going to be an asshole. Go ahead.
So we regret to inform you that Candy's going to be taking a leave of absence from Adult Conversation. She should be back soon. You know, we're hopeful. Things happen in life and you have to deal with them. You have to take care of them. But me and Drew going to hold it down just like she would do for us. So, we're going to miss her while she's not on air. We are going to be doing a big push. If you'd like to come and join us on Adult Conversation, you have to be COVID free. Yeah. And you have to give us notice that you'd like to be on the show so we can incorporate you into the agenda. This is if you'd just like to be a guest and come hang out and talk about whatever we're talking about. If you'd like to do something other than that, then you need to hit us up through the normal methods. So.
Yeah.
So how you feel about Candy being missing?
Hey man,
anybody seen Candy?
So I'm to be honest, man, I'm just glad she getting some help.
What kind of help?
You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't gonna put this shit out there, man, but Candy's in rehab. Mm-hmm. She's in rehab, and I think she finally admitted that she was addicted to ding-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling.
She was addicted to ding-a-ling and getting tongue fucked and shit like that, and so she decided to check herself in.
You got really bad after the anniversary.
Yeah, they got
their
real
anniversary.
During
the anniversary.
that anniversary week, the shit got real bad. You know, she couldn't function without dick somewhere touching her ears, and you know, she done trying to stick the motherfucker in her ear and type her work at the same time. The shit just wasn't working out. But I'm glad she's finally somewhere getting the help that she so deserves. Cause she's such a good person.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
And we wish her a speedy recovery.
Yeah, shout out to Wayne for having to put up with that shit. You know, unrestricted.
Yeah, but we hope she can make it back soon.
Yeah,
but we
so
gonna do what we do and keep rocking, representing. You know.
Yeah. I think she in a 120-day program, 90-day program, something. Dick's Anonymous. That's what.
Yeah, Dick's Anonymous.
Dick's Anonymous.
Oh man, Dick withdrawal. There's some shit there.
Yeah.
So you want to tell us what the topic is gonna be tonight?
All right. So the topic tonight is let's talk about how to find a third.
And we're
know
also
what I
going
mean?
to talk about being a third.
Yeah, we
gonna
want
do the full spectrum.
So listen. This is what we're gonna do. We gonna change this shit to let's just talk about being a third. Cause I ain't got a motherfucker that I'm a deuce with. Much less trying to find a third.
No, I got some tips for helping people find a third.
Yeah, but you
I do that
but
shit all the
have,
time.
But do you have a two? Do you got like a SO?
What's an SO?
Significant other.
Yeah, I got plenty of significant others. Fuck you talking about?
Lord, have
Multiple.
motherfucking
Yeah,
mercy.
I can do that.
You know what? Yeah.
I provide people threesomes. How you gonna knock me out of finding a third?
But that's
I just had a situation recently.
you ain't never provided me a threesome.
You never asked for one. How you gonna have a threesome with
Nigga, I
me?
been asking
How
for a
you gonna have a
threesome for
threesome
3
when I don't
years.
fuck you? How
I
we
mean,
gonna?
nah. So you can set it up. You
nah,
gonna get,
that's too much work.
Nigga,
Nah,
you know
I ain't
what
talking about
like.
that
All
type of shit.
All right. The next time we go somewhere, I'm gonna hate on your motherfucking ass. And normally when I be trying to put the dudes on you, the little sexy
I don't
dudes,
need you to put the
you be
dudes on me.
he's
I do my
sexy.
own business.
He's sexy. I know you do, but
And then
gonna
I
help you
say
out.
he's sexy. I say he's sexy. And then Drew be like, "Oh, did you meet my wife?" What the fuck?
Yeah, did you meet my
Then
wife?
they be scared to
She
come and
loves
talk
to fuck.
me. You know what? He's
She
stupid.
loves to fuck.
And then he got people chasing me around. That's what you fucking do. So anywho, moving on.
yeah,
So why don't
anywho.
you give us the urban definition for a third?
Okay, the urban definition for a third, because I am a hoodologist, is. Damn, I ain't bring my glasses. A mad ass, ugly ass belly rolling bitch. Hold on. A mad ass, ugly ass belly rolling. No. Mad ass, ugly ass belly rolling bitch.
You had to read that 3 fucking times?
Yeah, because I had to put it in the way that it was supposed to be.
Okay, that's what it said.
All right. So, number 2. Third is a pussy.
I don't write that shit. I should, but I
Yeah,
don't.
third is a pussy. Sidebar.
I had to make it easy.
Sidebar, threesome. Having your cake and eating it too. Then watching your cake eat another cake. Damn, I love threesomes.
Shit. Fucking assholes.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Read the other people's shit.
So for Webster, for third, they said being next after the second in place or time. And the definition for third, number 2, was ranking next after the second of a grade or degree in authority of precedence. Then the sidebar came from, when I literally was trying to find threesome under Webster, it kept kicking me out, like of the whole, off the internet. So I was like, okay, they don't want me to do that, so fuck that, stop. So for dictionary.com, the sidebar threesome said a game or activity for 3 people or an occasion on which 3 people engage in sexual activity together. So I'm still gonna keep my peace, and yeah, I have to rock with the
The urban.
Nah, I gotta rock.
Man,
with
kill
the,
it.
Nah,
Kill it. The urban.
I can do the sidebar for threesomes from dictionary.com. How the fuck you gonna say a mad ass, ugly ass, belly rolling bitch?
Get that.
I mean, that's clearly
That's a third.
that's clearly.
That's a third.
You mad. You mad. He had a fucked up
That's a
third,
third.
and he wrote the fucking definition
a
on the
third.
urban. Nah. Mm-mm.
Lord have
And then third is a pussy?
Well, ain't it?
No, a pussy is first. Pussies bring life. The pussy got to be first, not third.
So if you got 2 pussies, both of them first?
That's not my problem.
It's
I ain't
both
got
of-
two.
no, it's both
well,
of them
I don't
first.
have 2 pussies. I have
See, that's
one
the
pussy.
shit I'm talking about right there.
I got
man.
one pussy.
Listen, that feminine shit, say that shit. You understand me? Pussy. Third. The third is pussy. One pussy, 1 dick. Then you got a third, the pussy.
Well, luckily we
That's
didn't
how it
ask
go.
for your opinion. You don't have a part there, so
Pussy mouth
thanks
ass.
for nothing.
That's what Antoine said. Pussy mouth ass. Clearly,
sure.
he eats butt. He's a butt eater.
Don't talk about Twan like that.
I
Hey,
mean-
baby.
I bet you watch he gonna pop up and say, "Yeah, I do. I eat ass.
All right, you got some useless facts for us?
I do."
Let's get that rolling.
Oh shit.
It's time for Just Drew's Useless Facts. They might be useless to you, but they are important to somebody. Remember, if you have a useless fact you want Drew to read, email it to justdrew@adultconversation.com.
Yo, y'all know what the fuck time it is. It's time for Just Drew's Useless Motherfucking Facts. And if you jive confused on what the fuck that is, I'm going to give it to you. Well, when I get the show topic, I jive go online and I do some research and shit, and, you know, on the topic, and I come up with some motherfucking facts. Some of them shits is useless, some of them not, but they all are facts. You hear me? And tonight we're talking about how to find a third. So we're talking about how to find a third, or how to be a third. So I pulled down some shit that's interchangeable because everybody has some responsibilities in this whole shit, right? And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you some rules for having a third, and interchangeable and intermingled with this is some rules with being a third. And the first two I'm gonna give you are for the couple looking for the third. Trust each other. If you motherfuckers don't trust each other, this shit about to get fucked up real fast. You dig what I'm saying? Number two, know your responsibilities. Know your responsibilities. You dig what I'm saying? What are you responsible for in this endeavor that y'all are about to embark on? I really did. You see how I worked embark in there? Because it's a big word. I want to sound intelligent sometime. Number three, this for you couples. This shit real fucking important. Pay attention. Have a goddamn safe word. When you're in the middle of the motherfucking act and something just ain't right, you got to have a safe word. Mazel tov, motherfucker. That's probably be my safe word. Mazel tov. I yell that shit. I be fucking, and then so that way the chick who I be fucking the third, she'd be confused, and when I yell Mazel tov, she'll think that I'm getting off. You know what I mean? But the whole time I'm getting off. You get it? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. All right, next up. This right here, these next few rules are for both the couple and the unicorn. Number one, communicate. Communication is the key in anything that you decide to do in life. And without it, the shit is doomed to be fucked up from the jump. Number two, know yourself and know your personal boundaries. You hear me?
True shit.
A lot of people don't understand that how important that shit is. But you have to know your motherfucking boundaries. Next up, stop when and if you become uncomfortable. The minute something becomes uncomfortable, stop. Stop. Take a pause. You might want to leave the whole situation. You might not. You might just want to regroup. Whatever the fuck you need to do. But if you're uncomfortable, stop. And I just got a couple of more. Next up is be clear. This is for the unicorn that's coming into the situation with a couple. Be clear on what the fuck they looking for. Be clear what they're expecting your role to be. Are you expecting to be just a play toy? Are you expected to be a full-fledged partner? You did what I'm saying? The actual third. Next. Follow their rules and follow your rules. When the couples got rules and they present them to you, follow them shits. You got your own rules, you present it to them, follow them shits. Because the minute people don't follow the rules and the boundaries that's been set, shit gonna get fucked up anyway. But I ain't gonna hold you hostage on no motherfucking rules and do's and don'ts and all that shit. Sunshine?
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
It was pretty useful?
Useless, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they was
Let's say
useless to the motherfucker.
They were really definitely useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some of the whole rules when you're incorporating anybody into your situation at all. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So look, we
That that ain't on the agenda.
They ain't on the agenda?
Nope, sure not.
What's on the agenda?
I don't know. Read that motherfucker.
Like, damn. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh yeah. So Sunshine through her dictatorship. She's a dictator.
I'm more of a dictator.
Yeah, she's a dictator.
Non-COVID
dictator. Yeah. You did what I'm saying? So we have a new segment. Y'all. Hey, Trump, this shit.
It's not really a new segment. It's just something we going.
Oh, something we just threw in.
Yeah, we just gonna throw it in. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something.
Because we're gonna be with Candy's absence. We're gonna flow through information quicker. So I figured it was inspired by for some ridiculous fucking reason, Trump decided to give your ass an award. I don't even know why the fuck he would do that.
It wasn't Trump.
Yeah, like I never lived it down.
The fans.
So, yeah. since Drew got the, if you've been with us for that long, you all know last year, Drew, you always say the name of it wrong, and I could.
What the fuck did that nigga that say award?
No, it's not. It's not that. It's what the fuck did he just say award, and Drew was actually the recipient of that award. And every time I see Drew, I think that shit.
Drew, dog.
Every time I see Drew, I think that shit. So I'm literally, good evening. I'm literally added in, like, we're going to do our, what was your what the fuck moment of the last 2 weeks? So now if we get back on weekly, it'll be of the week. Because, I mean, I don't know about your life, but literally I have probably 30 of those moments in a week that I just be like, so what I've been doing is so much shit be happening, and I be like, what the fuck? And then I think about it, and I be like, can somebody bring me that what the fuck bin? Because there's so many of them. Like, if they wheeled a bin to me, I could throw all them shits in the bin. Because I can't hold on to them. I got to deal with that shit and move. So with so much chaos and so much confusion and people just invading your days, your weeks, your life, whatever. So did you think of the one that you wanted to share? Because I know you was thinking really fucking. I know you've had many. You just can't think of that best one that you had.
mean, it was a good one. I'm probably gonna get in trouble when the people see
it's
this.
the fun of it.
So I was ear hustling. I'm supposed to be minding my business, so I was ear hustling on somebody's conversation, and they was talking about some other people, and the subject of some draws came up. And the motherfucker said, so it was two females. The motherfucker said, man, those are some pretty draws. So she described them. You know, they was they had that thing. They was solid on the front side, but on the back side it had like fishnet. Mm-hmm. Like the ass was in fishnet. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to say it. So the motherfucker said, yeah, well, they were too big for my guy, so he gave them to me.
What? What the fuck?
I did like this.
No. Oh,
You see the
shit.
face?
So you shouldn't have been privy to this conversation.
I should have been. That's
so
why.
can you tell us, was it males or females? It was females talking?
Of course.
It was all females.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Dudes ain't talking like that. Like if me and Trump sitting there talking, I'm not gonna say, man. He not gonna say.
I gave my girl my panties because I couldn't wear them.
Them some pretty panties you got on, or some pretty drawers you got on, and I'd be like, oh well, yeah, you know, my girl and shit had the motherfuckers, but they was too big for her, so she gave them to me. You know what I mean? That's not a conversation dudes have. We don't even discuss that kind of shit.
Are you gonna wear the Team Sunshine boxers when they hit the market?
It
'Cause
depends.
they
Depends on where they say Team Sunshine.
on the waistband.
Well, yeah, I wear that.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
I wear that shit. Can I be
you
on
want
the
me to
calendar?
get you a pair?
You see him? Huh?
He like, what? I'm not on the show. Leave me alone. I'm over here working.
But that shit was hilarious.
good.
That shit was hilarious.
Did you laugh outrightedly?
Oh, did I?
Oh my gosh!
I let them know I let them know I was ear hustling at that point. Huh?
Oh man!
Is that nigga gay? He got ass out draws.
Yeah, ass out draws.
So yeah, that was like, what the fuck?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I had many, and I was debating which one that I was going to use. But to keep it relevant to adult conversation, this weekend I was sitting at my kitchen table, and I've been really struggling with what to do, what not to do, who to have around me, who not to have around me, when to say fuck it, I'm going here, which hasn't happened. I mean, I've been home for weeks, months. The shit is stupid. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting at the kitchen table, and some motherfucker said, well, I would have been in Miami this weekend if you wasn't a punk bitch. And I like to die. I said, what the fuck? Did that nigga just call me a punk bitch? I mean, my line for like the last, I don't know, 25 fucking years has been I ain't no punk bitch. Like, that's ingrained. But somebody was in their fucking feelings because they haven't got to spend enough time with me this year and literally was like, call me a punk bitch. So I had them bring up the what the fuck bin from the basement. I took that what the fuck and threw it right in the bin. That's what happened. Yeah. Thank you, Drew, for making my what the fuck list.
Can I defend myself?
Sure. Of course you may.
First of all,
fair is fair.
First of all, I said, and I quote, I would be in Miami right now.
If somebody wasn't a punk bitch. And I'm like, wait a second.
If somebody
Did you just call me a punk bitch?
A punk bitch. I never said.
But then you denied
if Sunshine wasn't a punk bitch.
No. If you can't take a phrase that's going for me and say that shit and then not say, and then when I confronted you, because I'm a confronter, you denied the allegation that you weren't talking about me.
Yeah, I was talking about
Oh, this motherfucker gonna still lie. Yeah, that makes it another what the fuck moment. Get that hey, y'all bring that Ben in here, please. Bring that Ben over here. I got some shit to put in it.
I was talking about Keisha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know we live, right?
We live?
Yeah. You can try to make up for that shit if you want to.
I am.
All right, moving right along. So, yeah, that was good. Yours was good, though. Yeah. You should have took a picture, though, because the picture showed 1,000 words. Yeah, I like that shit.
I'm already going to get in trouble because I even said this shit on air.
But that means sometimes you say shit, the person might not be listening, so you never know. So, if they go back and listen, you be like, I wasn't talking about you, it was another situation.
Yeah. I was talking about Sunshine.
Oh, you just gonna move it around? You gonna move the blame around to where it belongs?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you faking shit. You faking shit.
Oh, now I'm fake.
Yeah.
That's the definition of keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it real is don't get your motherfucking self in trouble.
So I'm gonna give we gonna jump into some of this topic before we go and take a break. So when I started researching how to find a third partner for a threesome, because I wanted to see what was actually written on the matter. I'm not really a person that has an issue with finding a third, or, well, I do have an issue with being a third, because I don't eat pussy, so that's the issue. But
you don't eat pussy?
Fuck you, Drew. Get that bent over here.
Pussy is a wonderful thing.
You can eat all the pussy you want, and I will send you pussies to eat if that's what you like.
No. I don't want you to send me no pussies. No.
You want me to set you up a threesome, but now you don't want me to send you pussy?
I done rethought that shit. I don't even want that because you be on some get back.
All right, moving right along.
Chicken butt.
So when I did, what I found were the best sites to find a threesome partner online. Well, I was surprised at this because if I was looking for a third, or if I was helping a friend out and setting up a threesome, I know people to go to. Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily go to resources.
Christian Mingle.
So I was pretty surprised to find, and like this particular article, which actually came from Men's Health. Yeah. It's an article from late last year, and it came from Men's Health, and they were talking about like the different sites and what they cater to, so how you can make this easier. So they had X Match. And they said that's best for joining the community. Like because there are a community of people that only like to have threesomes.
X Match is still around?
Well, I don't know. I'm telling you, I just told you when the article was from.
Damn.
I didn't go to the site, but the links are available in the article, so I can only tell you what I
was 99357 on that joint.
Not bad. And they said that damn, I stapled it in the wrong place. Yeah, they said that it was best for newbies. So if that's somewhere you're trying to go and just learn about the community, hopefully it's still there. If it's not, I'll post it later because I
you can fuck
on the link.
X Match, and you can fuck. They throw a picture up, throw that schlong, that dick pic up. Shit, you can fuck.
And then they had adult friend finders. Is that still around?
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, they had adult friend finders, which they said was best for couples, and they said it's best for not using Tinder. Which I don't use Tinder. I don't have a Tinder account, so I can't speak on it. I know a lot of people who do. I know people who have met on there. But I was just surprised that there were so many places where you can go. So, of course, they even told you once you get on there or any other online dating profiles made for two is that the threesome partner can easily figure out if they're attracted to what you mutually offer without having to be introduced. So if you're actually being straight up on your profile and you're putting out there what you're looking for me, it makes it easier for everybody involved. Because then you can scan and see what you like and what you don't like. The only issue I see with that is men need to read more. And I don't mean no offense. Most men need to read more. Because, of course, I post a picture and they got 20 fucking inboxes. And you didn't read the shit you didn't read the caption. Because if you read the caption, you wouldn't have came at me like you did. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm dropping dick pics off Buck.
So I think that it's good if you're going to go on something like that because you're looking for a third, at least do your research. So they said set up a profile, pick the right photos, and then put what your kinks are. They did say if you're into S&M, if you're a fan of foot play, if you got shared kinks, make sure that whatever it is you're actually looking for, you're very specific, because then that will hopefully alleviate people hitting you up that you're not interested in. So I thought that was good advice. And then if you find somebody, you both find someone attractive, then send a message. But I think that's like, I've been on Swing Lifestyle. I'm a lifetime member. I've been on there for like 9 years now. I haven't been on in a year, and then I finally went back on a couple weeks ago because I was like, wow, I should like probably use this as a platform, update my profile, update my pictures. I did get them to change me from a couple to a single. And when I tell you I had like 500 messages, it took a long time to weed out through them.
Yeah.
But by the time I weeded out through them, there were actually like 5 things that I missed that I wish we would have been a part of. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the time involved. And then like somebody hit me yesterday and was like, oh, I seen you on SLS. I'm like, yeah, I've been on it for years. I just didn't have a profile picture that you would have recognized me. It was my ass, not my face. So you should have recognized my ass though. But, Yeah, and then they talk about how to conduct yourself in a threesome. So it's funny because we didn't specify, or we leaned it towards a female joining, but my first experience as a couple was a male join me and my ex.
Yeah.
So men got to be willing to
Y'all
take
went
that.
and got a bull.
I had a bull.
That's what they call me.
I rock with bulls.
That's what they call me, bull
But-
dick.
I can't stand him.
They
But you
call me-
have to be. You really need to define.
Did you see
Are
the
you
deep
looking
voice?
for a male? Are you?
Did you hear the deep voice when I said that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you want to do it one more time?
Yeah,
Next week?
they
Go
call me bull dick.
ahead. Yeah, I call you Bullwinkle. So you really need to make sure,
I'm going to tell.
like Drew said, that you're communicating. But fellas, like you can't always expect to have a lady join and you're not willing to have a man join. And like to me, a real man, a true man, a secure man, you're gonna be okay with that shit. Cause she not going nowhere. If you got that right relationship and you willing to take this plunge, it's gonna be okay. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
just
gonna be
fine.
just fine.
You already know it. So,
It's gonna be just.
would you
fucking
give your
fine.
female partners a threesome?
Yeah,
You would?
yeah.
Together or separately?
What you mean?
Like, I mean, are you you're gonna be okay with her being the one that's being totally pleased? You're not gonna like he come in and then you say it's okay and then they go get on the bed and you act like you part of the threesome.
But that ain't
And
a
you
threesome.
just cheer on. Okay.
That ain't a
But
threesome.
the reason I asked that question is because there's some men that is. If they're in the room, it's a threesome. No, it's not.
So if it's somebody that we've had encounters before with other people, then I would probably make it a full-fledged threesome. But if we've never had that type of encounter, you did what I'm saying, bringing somebody else in, I would be more apt to sit back and cheer on. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's merely because
Can you take your mask off if you're not gonna wear it, please?
I like it right here.
It hanging though. It reminds me. It
I
just
like
look
it
like you
like-
got a big white
I
earring.
like it like that.
It looked like a big white earring and shit. Hank dangling.
It
and
is,
shit.
man.
It's annoying the fuck out of me.
Smith,
It's
motherfucker.
annoying the fuck out of me, man.
Walk this. Anyway, so shit, you always,
Thank you,
because
Jesus.
it's annoying you. I gotta take it off.
Thank
I'm
you.
having fun with the motherfucker. Shit, you do annoy me. I don't make you stop.
Yeah,
but that's
you do.
neither here nor there. So, if it's somebody that I never had an encounter with, right? That type of encounter with, I would be more apt to sit back and encourage the session for 2 reasons. As a man, as a grown man, I understand some things now that I didn't understand earlier in life. And one thing that I do understand now is you cannot control your first emotion.
Right.
You did what I'm saying? You cannot control your first emotion. And my experience with swapping and everything, my first swap when I was in a relationship, had no clue about the lifestyle shit. You did what I'm saying? This is before I got into that. But my first experience was my emotions wasn't ready for it.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna say my emotions wasn't ready for it. The emotional connection with the mental connection of it, they hadn't met. You did what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got in there, up here, all gravy. Yeah, understand what it is, motherfucker. Go get that dick. I'm gonna hit this pussy right here. You did what I'm saying? But then when I heard her go, my dick dropped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because she was with someone else?
Yeah.
Oh.
In that moment.
It bothered you.
And so it didn't bother me. It didn't consciously bother me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, the emotional hadn't made the connection with the mental. So what it actually did was that emotional shock of her being there and her being with somebody else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of did something to me. My dick went soft. But luckily we was with an experienced couple. And you know, she pulled me to the bathroom and was like, listen, man, you ain't got to be ashamed of none of that shit. Say, man, right now what's happening is you understand what's going on up here in your head, but you know, your heart ain't totally got there yet.
Right.
Hasn't gotten there. You did what I'm saying? Because it's your first time, so
right.
you really didn't know what the fuck to expect with your lady, the one you love, being with somebody else.
Right.
So that shit was a flop. Literally, my dick flop. But that second go round, my shit worked like a charm. You know what I mean?
But y'all were doing a swap though, not a threesome.
Yeah.
But have you done the threesome?
When? Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking.
But not with the dude.
But then you had already been. Oh, it was only a
not
female.
with the dude.
So basically, you haven't even touched on that.
Well, not the threesome.
Okay, that's interesting.
Right. I mean, the swap, like I said.
I mean, I prefer. Well, I'm not a couple and haven't
Right.
been. Oh shit. So that makes. Sorry guys. I'm not. Well, that makes it easy for me. But like my best threesomes have been when I don't know either one of the dudes. Like I'm not with one of them versus the other. Mm-hmm. But I have done the other way with the threesomes, where someone's joining us or I'm joining someone, and it's just I stopped doing it because it's just not for me. And I think, like you said, it takes a lot for your mental to be able to handle it. And you know, as I've said before, part of the reason that I do what I do is because of situations going bad. So that's why I've been a lifestyle and nudist advocate, because I think people experience something bad and then just shun away from both communities. And you really need to take the time to understand yourself and understand others and navigate through it to make it successful. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I done had some epic motherfucking threesomes. Fuck what you heard. Like shit. Yeah. And I really, my favorite, I think one of my favorites was with two dudes who were friends, and they do it all the time. So they were experiencing what they were doing too, and they weren't greedy with it. Like they was actually gentlemen to each other. So that's pretty hot, you know? So what? I'm being fucking dead ass serious.
No, you first.
They
no,
like, that's some
first.
good pussy. You should have some.
I insist.
You get
you
some.
go first.
Well, I didn't have a threesome with them. I know who you're talking about. But no, when I had that one up Jersey, yeah, that was one for the record books. So, I mean, I'd have repeated that shit. I'd have been a repeat offender. Bitch been on her way up Jersey for that shit. But it was my point is, it was a good situation. But seeing so many bad situations, like, you know, you definitely need to, I mean, everything you said was true. But then the only thing they don't touch on these is like, you can't be honest enough with your partner. You just can't be. Like saying what the fuck they want to hear, and that's really not how you feel. Shit is gonna fucking blow up. It's gonna be a whole disaster.
Yeah.
You just can't. But I'm shocked that most that's why there's so many men that don't let their ladies do it, but they want to do it. But then you have a lot of women who are bisexual too. So it all evens out at the end. So
yeah, I mean it do. Like I know quite a few couples, man, that are good in the space they're in. See, and I also believe this too. You got to be in a good space first with yourself. Mm-hmm. You have to be in a good space with yourself, but you also have to be in a good space with the relationship that you're in.
right.
You did what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's and sometimes what I've seen is people wasn't in good spaces in the relationship to begin with.
And they think they can fix it by adding someone. And that's a fucking fail all day. That's a huge fail.
And then it get fucked up.
And a lot of women try to save their relationship by letting the man have another woman in it. And that's a fucking fail too. Yeah. It's not going to work. Like you can't, if your shit's already fucked up, you can't incorporate somebody else. Because it's just going to get more fucked up.
Yeah.
And then on the
definitely is.
flip side, I know, I've been hearing more and more about it lately. And a lot of people who share the information with me, I don't even know them. They're in different places. But, like, there's a whole bunch of women, like, leaving their man after having a threesome. A lot. So that's kind of wild.
I mean,
And it's sad. I feel sad. I be feeling sad, too, that you trust someone enough to give them that, and then they roll the fuck out on you.
so
If anybody, I'm sorry, I wanted to sidebar. If anybody wants to give us their experience on threesomes, you can call into Rip Radio Network at 301-232-5700 if you have something you'd like to add or share.
yeah, I think what happens is once so if I'm living in this lane right here, right? In this constricted lane. And so everything is good because I don't know about what the fuck they doing in that lane. I don't know nothing about what the fuck they doing in that lane. You did what I'm saying? Because I'm in this one. And this the lane I've always been in. This lane I'm comfortable in. But then as I'm riding, I get to looking over, I say, oh shit, you look in their car, there's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers in there. What the fuck they doing? Ain't nothing but me and you in here. You dig?
Right.
And so lo and behold, man, we hop in the car. Well, now, oh shit, the fuck? You mean it's the shit I was missing? I literally had somebody tell me, oh fuck, I've been deprived.
Well, shit, I was deprived 20 years
But I'm
till I
just
found a
saying.
lifestyle. What the fuck you
Right.
talking about? Shit.
And so
I ain't know what good fuck it was.
when you get
20 years wasted.
and when you get eye-opening experiences, right? You get eye-opening experiences, man. You be like, hold the fuck up, man. And then what makes the shit kind of a little worse is when you present your feelings on the shit to your partner or your significant other or whatever the case may be, and they be like, oh yeah, I know it's like that. The fuck you mean you know it's like that? You mean you been through this shit? And you held my motherfucking ass. We ain't put no blinkers on, changed no lanes or nothing. We just been riding in this same funky ass
But
goddamn
that's your fault,
lane.
though. That's your fault, too. And that's the next piece I was going to touch on. A lot of times, if you're not comfortable with speaking to your partner about your desires and your fantasies and how you want to be pleased, even if they're doing something wrong and you don't like it or there's something you want them to do, if you can't even do that, like communicate amongst yourself, how the fuck are you going to have successful threesomes? That's the piece I don't get.
But-
I feel like you have to be sexually secure in the relationship as well as with yourself.
Right.
Before you incorporate someone else. Because then you're incorporating them for the right reason. Like, y'all could be having the best sex of your life and you be like, well, shit, how can I make this hotter? We should ask somebody. Then you probably are going to make it hotter if you're willing to live free like that. But a whole bunch of people can't handle that shit. We already know. We see that shit all the motherfucking time. They talk a good game, but that's not how that shit go down at all.
Yeah.
Shit, motherfuckers fighting, rolling down the steps together, getting married a couple weeks later. What the fuck is going on right now?
Oh shit. Hey, didn't you say something about a commercial?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, I thought it was commercial.
You lost your train of thought. You think about the threesome you could have had. You can't go on. You need time. You need a break.
What threesome?
I mean, if you want to cut early, we can cut early.
What threesome?
Leave me alone. So, wrapping that portion up, just remember to be flexible and be honest. And this is what the article said. This is not my words, but I would have said this in a different way. Things aren't always going to go as you plan, and your feelings may not always be what you thought they would once you're in the situation. It's exactly what the fuck you said. Keep an open mind and don't reject a suggested sexual activity out of hand. It is unfamiliar territory, and you need to give it a fair chance. So if you discuss it, you're on board for going to the threesome, and like just Drew, you go to do that shit, and then he got a limp noodle, like her pussy dry. This maybe back up, come together, talk about how you felt, and what made you feel that way, and then give it another try. I mean, the first time is always not the best time. So.
And so I'm glad that you said it in that way, because I'm gonna tell you what's also important. What's also important is the debriefing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Afterwards, especially those first few times when that's like new territory and you really kind of feeling your way on what's comfortable, what's acceptable, this, that, the third. It's real important that at the end, after it's over, sit down, discuss it honestly, let your partner know, you know what I mean? Okay, well, I was comfortable with this, but this part right here kind of made me feel some kind of way, or la 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 la. So you can work that shit out, because when you don't say nothing, like one of the articles I was reading, and they was talking about the female was meeting up with a couple, right? Mm-hmm. And before it was any sex act, they met at a bar or whatever, and the two females was vibing real good. The dude got jealous. Mm-hmm. But instead of him saying, all right, time out, let's discuss this shit, he ain't say nothing. Just let his anger build and build and build. By the time they got to the motherfucking room, he was on some total angry shit, started a whole big dumbass argument with the chick, and fucked the whole thing up.
Didn't speak on it. Yeah.
Because he didn't let it be known. Because a lot of times when we let shit be known how we feel, right? A lot of times we attach more importance to I'm not gonna say importance, because how you feel is important. But we make it bigger than what other people would probably make it.
How they would perceive it, right?
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I say that to say, if I bring to the table, like, man, Sunshine, I'm just feeling some kind of way because of woo 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 woo. You be like, really? I
might not see it as a big deal.
Oh man, shit, no problem. Fuck it, we ain't gotta do that no more.
Right.
But the whole time the shit was fucking with me, because I'm thinking that this shit gonna be an issue, and it ain't really no issue.
Because then you start filling your brain with assumptions and shit.
Exactly.
Instead of speaking on it. And even that's the last thing they talked about in this. This was a good article. I forgot, where was this? Oh, this was in oh shit, I don't know. I forgot to mark it. But this is a current article that was actually updated a couple months ago. And they would, like, just like you're saying, they said how to deal with feelings of jealousy. So they recommended, even when you wholeheartedly believe that monogamy is a social construction that has no place in the modern world, subconsciously we hang on to the belief that our partner is ours and ours alone. So that's what incites those feelings of, like you're talking about, you feeling some kind of way about some bullshit that you really even be feeling some kind of way about. So they said it's normal to feel jealous when you see the person you're in a committed relationship with being intimate with someone else. Acknowledge your jealousy. This is exactly what you said, and don't blame your partner for making you jealous. Mm-hmm. And that's a piece too, that you mad at the person and not the situation. And like you said, then you're going to get back there and that shit going to blow the fuck up. So they said it's one of the, so instead of abandoning the idea of a trio, you can find a therapist who is open-minded about non-monogamy and put some work into achieve a healthy self-esteem and self-confidence. Because literally, like you said, it's something new. It's kind of like that first day you go on a new job, and you've been at your old job for a really, really fucking long time, and you got to walk in here and meet all these new people, and everybody looking at you trying to size you up and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, a sexual situation is the same way. Well, except for me, because bitch walk in the room like, where my target? My radar be going off. But I be like, I'm riding somebody today. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Not lately. I can't do that shit no more. Damn. Maybe last year. Like 2019, it worked out. It didn't work out for 2020.
Yeah.
So that's all I got on that piece. Well, that's all, we still got more to talk about the topic, but
yeah.
Are you on Friend Finder right now?
Yeah.
How the fuck we live and this ninja's on Friend Finder and not paying no fucking mind?
Because when you talked about
what the fuck? When you talked about bring that
bed
over here, y'all. Bring that bed over here. I got some shit to put in.
When you talked about it, I wanted to see what it was about.
Well, what was about?
Friend Finder.
Get the fuck off of there.
Sorry,
We're live. Ninja. Shit. So anyway, we're not done with the threesome piece because we still, finding a third, because we need to talk a little bit about responsibilities of being a third, and if you want to be a third, how you conduct yourself in the presence of the people that you want to be a third with. And I can't wait to fucking talk about this. I can't fucking wait. Very excited.
Sound like you're gonna go in on me.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh,
not at
okay.
all. Not at all. I just had a situation that I had to deal with, so.
Oh, well, shit, I can't wait either.
Yeah, like
Fuck
literally.
Look.
No, and literally, this is not me and Drew's topic. This is actually Candy's topic, and we was like, we're going to rock it. So this morning when I saw the topic, I was like, oh, that shit perfect. I could definitely speak on that from experience. Check. So
Right.
happy anniversary, baby. So since Drew's not paying any mind, I don't
I
think
am.
it's time for the break yet.
It is
Where's
time for the break.
Sure.
It is. Look.
Yes. Would you like to do the break?
Man, listen, we're going to holler at y'all when we get back. If y'all want to call the fuck in and give us your take on any of this shit, 301-232-5700.
And what's tonight's topic?
Tonight's topic is, let's talk about how to find a third. We're going to holler.
Coach, I know I done seen a lot, but I know I ain't seen it all yet. If you ain't talking about ish, tell them call back. I be on a mission, they be trying to stop that. They just want the money, I just want the old times back. I've been on the hunt for something to believe in. Try to lead the game and hit me with the treason. Ability to feel a vibe before I see it. The way that they be acting, gotta play on this defense. So I'ma take them where they never go. Like I'm the only one with L's in the vehicle. Got your attention like a scale in a Kia coat. They brainwash, I think I'm the only sign of hope. Live life, chase dreams, that's the antidote. Drop drops, hope you listening to every quote. Make moves, breaking news that'll do the most. When it come to making this music, homie, I overdose. Most valuable player going hard all season. I make the game look easy. I give them something to believe in. If I'ma do it, I'ma do it for a reason. Only day one, homies, who you see me with. Damn right, that's the same clip. And we all be on the same ish. If we gon' do it, we gon' do it like we mean it. MVP going hard all season. I make the game look easy. I give them something to believe in. If I'ma do it for a reason. Only day one, homies, who you see me with. Damn right, that's the same clip. And we all be on the same ish. If we gon' do it like we mean it. Trust me, I've been in your shoes before. Made bad decisions being humble. How to mix the good and bad like gumbo. In the trap, camouflage as a studio. Stacking paper, trying to stay away from groupie hoes. Going harder than I ever had to go before. Got the type of information that you need to know. Try and share it with the people that'll do it for. Real shit, I'm at the top level, working with a full schedule. Out the bury haters, I just went and brought a new shovel. This for all my players going harder than the usual. Staying sane is a full-time job too. I give them something to believe in. Feel like money, only thing that kept me breathing. Had to cut back on some things, make it even. Now I'm balanced offense and defense. Yeah, triple double, I be going in. I ain't stopping till they say quit. Guaranteeing that I get the win. Mess with me, you get some benefits. We gon' bring it back to my side. Had to do it for the team. Now every time that you see me, they yelling MVP. Most valuable player going hard all season. I make the game look easy. I give them something to believe in. If I'ma do it for a reason. Only day one, homies, who you see me with. Damn right, that's the same clip. And we all be on the same ish. If we gon' do it like we mean it. MVP going hard all season. I make the game look easy. I give them something to believe in. If I'ma do it for a reason. Only day one, homies, who you see me with. Damn right, that's the same clip. And we all be on the same ish. If we gon' do it like we mean it. That's why I think I'm addicted to the game. If I had to stop, I think I might just go insane. Playing through the injuries like I don't feel a thing. And everybody on my team feel the same way. Most valuable player going hard all season. I make the game look easy. I give them something to believe in. If I'ma do it for a reason. Only day one, homies, who you see me with. Damn right, that's the same clip. And we all be on the same ish. If we gon' do it like we mean it. MVP going hard all season. I make the game look easy. I give them something to believe in. If I'ma do it for a reason. Only day one, homies, who you see me with. Damn right, that's the same clip. And we all be on the same ish. If we gon' do it like we mean it.
Yeah, what you know about that? What you know about that? Go and grab a bag on the shopping spree now. Throw it in the bag, ain't no stopping me now. I want it, I got it. Big banking, my pocket, my inner is deeper. I'm rich, yeah, I got it. Walking like I'm fly, can't touch me, I'm too high. Floating in the sky, floating in the sky. Walking like I'm high, can't touch me, I'm too high. Floating in the sky. Yeah, I'm floating in the sky, on my Mars, on my Jupiter. Out of this world, not your ordinary girl. Nah, not your ordinary girl. I'm rare, not regular, rare, not regular. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it in my zone. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it coming on. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it in my zone. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it coming. Whoa, I want that hat, gonna give me that. I want this bag, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway for my mama. I like this skirt, gonna give me that. I like this shirt, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, cause I wanna. I want that hat, gonna give me that. I want this bag, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway for my mama. I like this skirt, gonna give me that. I like this shirt, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, cause I wanna. Yeah, clap, clap, clap your hands. Let me see you dance, let me see you dance. Do the money dance, drop it to the floor. Get low, low. I'ma make a check, ain't no stopping it. I'ma spend a check, cause I'm 50 rich. I'ma manifest, I'm so good with it. Let's go, go. I do what I want, what I really, really want. And I'ma tell you why, listen to this song. I got 6 figures coming, look at my account. Million in the bank, can you look at the amount? Beautiful man with a beautiful soul. He let me win lots of times in a row. No, I'm not perfect, but he'll never go. Love me for me, and I see that it shows. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it in my zone. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it coming on. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it in my zone. Oh, go, gotta go. I can feel it coming. Whoa, I want that hat, gonna give me that. I want this bag, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway for my mama. I like this skirt, gonna give me that. I like this shirt, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, cause I wanna. I want that hat, gonna give me that. I want this bag, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway for my mama. I like this skirt, gonna give me that. I like this shirt, gonna give me that. I don't like that, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, cause I wanna.
And we're back.
We back.
Welcome back.
Hold it down for a second, baby.
What? Who, me?
Hold it down,
So tonight,
baby.
Welcome back. So I must be fat. I've been eating a lot of meat. I swear I have. Yeah, welcome back. Tonight we're talking about how to find a third, being a third. We kind of covered how to find a third, gave some advice and shit like that in the first half, and
I tried to share your feed, right?
it wouldn't do it.
Fuck no.
Don't get my shit shut down.
I'm locked down.
Yeah, and talked about our experience with finding a third or being a third. Well, come to find out, Drew never he never had a threesome with another dude. I was a little surprised at that shit. Huh?
Oh, with the relationship?
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship. If you're in a sexual activity and then you add a third person, that's still a third.
Oh no, I done had threesomes before.
You said you didn't.
No, I'm saying in that. In that capacity.
In what
like
capacity?
in that relationship. In that relationship.
What is that? What the fuck you talking about?
The first one when I first experienced like couple swap and shit like that.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression you said you never did it. Like a man never joined. You meant a man never joined that relationship.
Right.
Okay, I got you.
Right.
I understand. Don't
But
put your
that shit-
COVID hands on my ice.
that
did
shit-
You, did you
I did-
sanitize and shit?
Man, listen.
I'm real funny about that shit.
That shit,
I'm real funny about that bullshit.
Chris, 301-232-5700.
Okay, cool.
Nah, I've had threesomes where it was me and another guy and we, tore
Oh,
up.
so you gave that to her.
It wasn't.
Okay, was it someone you were serious about or somebody you was just banging?
Well, that one. Yeah, it was just somebody. It was somebody they called. Actually, they hit me up and was like, "Listen, I want to have a threesome and I want you to be a part of it."
That's fucking different. Just stay with me. Stay with me.
Right,
man.
and I said,
That's
"Well,
different.
yeah."
So you haven't.
Right.
So you haven't had a threesome with someone you was
in a
intimately
relation-
involved with in a
relationship.
But it don't have to be everything is a fucking relationship. You have a relationship with your bank.
Man, me and the chick was boning. She said she wanted to have a threesome and she wanted me to be involved in it.
Okay.
So is that a relationship or is that or what
I
you
mean,
would
I
call
can't
that?
call it what I can't tell you what the fuck it was. I wasn't in it.
Nigga.
I'm not that. You know I'm
Nigga.
not.
So now
I'm not
y'all
that.
see the shit that I gotta put up with?
I'm not that. I can't call me that. So, where we at? Let me see. We not right there though. That's just not gonna happen.
That we ain't right there.
Huh? So we was hoping Candy was gonna bless us with her questions, but she busy because you know she in recovery and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
She had group.
I'm gonna try my best to recall, and y'all can help me because some of y'all was listening. The topics we talked about last Wednesday. So I know one of them was, and this will be a good thing with the threesome piece. I mean, because we gave a lot of information on how to make sure that's the right thing for you. So I wanted to know: do people think that from the point that you meet a person, are they fuckable? Like at first sight, do you think that person is fuckable? And then the second part was, well, if you do think they're fuckable, is there a chance that as you move forward, they say or do something and then they become no longer fuckable?
Yeah.
Why?
It's been chicks, man. I done met chicks. I'd be like, man, shit, I'd tear her motherfucking ass off the frame. And then I'll see some shit that I don't like. And I'd be like, you know what?
Like what? Give us an example, please.
Messiness. If I feel like you messy.
Mm-hmm. Like drama-wise, messy?
Yeah. I'd be like, man, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I don't like run tell that's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So run tell that's. I don't like that shit. And it's some other shit. I just it was just on the spot. I can't think right now.
Candy's questions be on the spot too.
Yeah, I know, but I can't think.
Okay. So
I gave you 2.
thank you. I appreciate that. So I mean I'm the same way most people are. Like it's all about perspective. I typically do like have a target or like someone I'm interested in, and that's on first sight. And it's not, everybody thinks it's based on looks, and it's really not based on the physical. It's really based on how they move, like who they are as a human. Because I'm more attracted to the energy piece. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you could have the biggest dick, or you could be the finest dude, but you're still a total fucking asshole. And that happens quite often. And then I don't like party favors. So if you're the party favor being passed around or been passed around, I'm typically not too much interested. So that's the type of shit that'll change you from fuckable status to, yeah, I just don't even want to get to know you. And then you typically, I can't remember those people's names either because I have a hard time with names. Are you still trying to share? That's pretty cute.
Yeah, well.
Okay. So another thing we discussed, it says you got it. You shared it. Another thing we talked about was sex sounds.
Sex sounds.
Do you like? Yeah. Are you more interested in the room being, like give me some things that you say during sex to excite your to excite
See,
your
that's
partner.
fucked up with me. That's fucked up with me because on the normal, so I'm not vocal. If it's just to us, I'm not vocal. I'm more into what we doing, so I'm not really vocal.
Mm-hmm. Do you moan or anything or no?
I growl.
You growl?
Yeah.
I like the growling. That's pretty sexy.
Yeah, I growl like a motherfucker.
What do you be thinking when you're growling?
This pussy. I love it. Nah, but the funny thing, if I'm fucking, if I'm at a,
well, you a whole exhibitionist though.
Yeah,
you a big
if I got an
exhibitionist.
audience, man, I
Yeah.
goes in.
Yeah.
I goes in with an audience though. I mean, I ain't no telling what the fuck I might say. Motherfucker, if I was fucking one time and the chick said, "Oh God," I said, "What the fuck you calling him for?"
Yeah.
Drew got the dick in you.
Yeah, I was there for that. So
You know what I
recall
mean?
that. So do you prefer her to be vocal or quiet? And if she is really vocal, does it, like, give me an example of what a woman could say that would turn you on?
Cussing. Any
That's
kind
how-
of any
Calling
kind
you
of
niggas
cussing.
and shit? Like what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she called me nigga. You black motherfucker.
Yeah. So that excites you?
Hey, look, I was watching porn one time. And I didn't know they had this whole shit. I forget what the search is, but because I'll start searching one thing and just be flip, and it take me to some different shit, and it was like some humiliation shit. And the black dude was fucking the white chick. He smack the shit out of her and say, Tell me you like that nigga dick. That shit was hilarious to me. I don't know why, but that shit was hilarious. But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what she say. Say whatever the fuck you want. If the pussy good, I'm gonna keep fucking. And I'm going nut quick. I'm going nut.
That's
I'm not
what's
one of them motherfuckers, man, that's gonna be fucking for 2-3 hours. No, that's not me.
Got a good 20 minutes.
If that.
Yeah.
If that. You
10
better get
max.
started
10
before me.
to 20 minutes. Be ready.
10 to 20 minutes. All beyond that is this man's. That's some dumb shit. I'm like, man,
I
fuck
can
that.
understand that. So, and it's funny because I can't remember verbatim what I said last Wednesday because it's a different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? It's still different when I'm in the studio. I don't know. I feel like I gotta be more proper, even though I know I really don't. So I don't know. That's weird, but I'm definitely into the sex sounds and sex. Saying shit during sex. I mean, my favorite line, which I mean. I'm trying not to make it cliche and like use it when it's serious instead of using it as a manipulation piece because I can be rather manipulated. But I do like to say that's how you fuck me. And then typically he gets really excited. So because it's like he's getting the kudos, he's getting the attaboys like all at the or at the same time. So yeah, it works. But then I like him to be vocal too. And like most of the dudes that I've hooked up with pre-COVID, like they're always so excited about getting to. Are you listening to me? God damn it! They're really excited about getting the opportunity to play. So they're real gentle. You know what I'm saying? They're like they playing violins and shit, you know. And I'm just like, you gonna fuck me or not? Like, so I tend to sometimes like somebody to be a little more aggressive with the situation and kind of take charge. Cause I mean, if I do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But don't do no shit. Don't be too aggressive, cause then you might get fucked.
But
I think
that shit
aggressive.
But I think that's relative to the vibe. You did what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like us big dick niggas, man. We can't just go in all motherfucking honky dory willy nilly and shit. You be like, man, let the pussy warm up. Let that motherfucker expand a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to some people the other day. I said, shit, nigga, that next level pussy a motherfucker. That's that joint. That's that joint, man, where you in the back and you think that that's it. And then that motherfucker pop open and then it's a whole nother pussy behind the first pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We was talking about that.
Yeah, we was talking about that Saturday.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I remember that.
I called it next level pussy.
The next level pussy.
Yeah, you know,
I
opened up the next level on that joint.
Yeah, that's that good shit right there.
Yeah. You small dick niggas ain't got to worry about that.
Do you know what? You can't say shit like that.
I can say that.
And the dick size really doesn't always matter. I mean, it's relevant.
It matters to get to that next level.
No, not necessarily.
Man, you got
you might have a long tongue. Fuck you talking about?
Man, that's it. I'm shutting down the studio.
He's an ass. And then I mean, well, this was one of the topics I had too, was talking about the levels of this shit. Like that's the thing. Everybody always thinks about the act, but they don't think about the before and the after. So the before and the after, based on foreplay, is huge. I'm gonna take that motherfucking phone if you don't pay attention, because then I'm gonna ask you some shit and you're not gonna know what I'm talking about, ninja. So. Like I was talking about just being in tune with the entire situation from beginning to end. Because from the moment you meet, if someone's fuckable, you've already started foreplay. Like that initial interaction is, to me, it's foreplay. So there's so many things you can incorporate into that to have a successful sexual session.
Yeah. I mean, and you know what's funny? What's funny is I was talking with a friend of mine and we was talking about the relationships nowadays and this, that, or the third. And I made the comment. I said, man, well, the young motherfuckers ain't doing shit no different than we did when we was young.
That's not true.
They doing the same shit.
That is bullshit.
Okay.
That's
what are they
bullshit.
doing different that we didn't do?
Well, first of all, what the youngins have, and I mean, I'm not really dealing with no youngins right now, but the difference, and I made this statement last year and some people got mad at me. The difference with the youngins is they got the internet. And they got so much access to seeing different porn, reading about different techniques to please a woman. Back in the day, y'all didn't do that type of research. All y'all thought y'all had to do was sling dick, and she was good. But nowadays, there's so many other things that you can do to please a woman. And if you really take the time to look up that shit, that's why I say size don't always matter. Because you could have the biggest dick and not know what to do with it. You might not know how to use that shit.
Put the camera on me.
Okay.
I, Drew with the big dick, have never had a fucking problem. Fuck that shit she talking about. I slings this motherfucking
I mean, I can
wood.
give you 2 incidents where it didn't work. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, no.
You,
Oh,
be
this
careful.
motherfucker will
See,
soften up on you.
Okay then.
I can give you
don't
more
say-
than that.
Yeah, so you can't say.
I can give you more than
What the
that.
fuck you just said, because you got a big dick, that you can sling dick. You
I
can
can.
sling dick most of the time.
I can.
But no, unless you have a fucking clean record of slinging dick like a champion for your entire life, there are some flaws and tarnishes on your record, just Drew.
So hold on. Oh, we got. Go ahead, man. This is Dog Conversation. What you got to say? You gotta turn some shit down, man.
Turn your volume down, please.
You gotta turn the show down.
Yeah, I just spoke to turn it down. Hey guys, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, it's Ramona.
Hey, what's happening, Ramona?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? I was going to comment on you saying about when you meet a person if they're fuckable or not.
Your connection.
Baby, we got-
Hold, time out. Your connection is totally messed up. You're going in and out real heavy.
And we're driving. Can you hear it now?
That's better. Yes,
That's better now.
much better. How are you?
Okay, yeah, because Chris. Hey guys, how are you? So
Good,
Chris was
thank you.
driving. I was trying to pay attention at the same time. So I was wanting to comment about you were saying about about when you meet a person, the interaction and if they were sexual, fuckable or not. For me, I go with attraction, but then I have conversation. And sometimes for me, the conversation. If I'm talking about one thing, you can't be on topic. You all over the place. Then that's not somebody that I really want to deal with. Because I need you to kind of be able to concentrate, and talking to my partner. If we talk about everything, it's very open. And I even like this person. I think that a good candidate can have a test run.
Right.
Okay. I mean, I feel you.
So you're
I
definitely
may bring
looking.
him. He may be.
Go ahead.
Say it again.
No, you go ahead.
He may be okay. He may be all right for me initially talking to him, and then I put him into our atmosphere, and he just may be a whole miss, not even a hit. And
Right.
so that's the way I've been doing it, and I've been pretty successful doing it that way.
Yeah.
But then again, Chris, my partner, he was awesome. So he, and then conversation is important. When you finish doing it, have a debriefing. Have code. This is not working. Be able to say, hey, I'm done. And he said, okay, this is over. She's done. And conversate about it. What happened? Was it me? Was it him? Was the whole scenario? And that makes it better too for you the next time. So I just wanted to just pitch in and say that.
I mean,
So
go ahead.
can you share with us how do you feel about the threesomes for him and for you?
I
Did we lose her?
She got a bad
he
connection.
hasn't had one with me because Chris is Chris. Chris is not a first-time person. He's got to watch you, a little bit of analyzing, eat the pussy whisper. He's not just going to go everywhere and do everything. So he takes time, But definitely when he gets ready and he finds the person or the person we had set each other through. But I am very comfortable with it, for him and for me.
Oh, okay. See,
That's what's
that's
up.
Wonderful.
So
That's a
I don't know
communication piece.
if you guys are there yet or if it's something you've even discussed. Would you say that do you find someone for him and he finds someone for you, or you all find someone and then you talk about it to each other?
Both.
Oh, that's what's up.
We've done both. I've found somebody for him. He's
That's
mentioned
cool.
somebody for me. So we're very, very versatile in the bedroom in our communication.
Yeah, the reason I asked you that question is because, I know you guys and I know your experience. So I think that's a good point if it's something someone's trying to try and they haven't tried it before, is to let your partner pick the person. Because then since they made the selection for me, it's an easier transition. I mean, that's not the world I'm in, because people always want me to find a partner for them. But it's a good way to allow them to feel like they were a part of the decision. So then the occurrence might be more enjoyable for everybody involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Did you have anything questions you want to ask, Drew?
Nah, I'm good. That's the pussy whisperer in his woman. That motherfucker's gonna whisper to the pussy.
Yeah, I really appreciate you all calling in, and then I'll be seeing you all soon as well.
Okay, see you guys soon.
Okay, thanks,
All right.
honey. Take care.
You're welcome.
All right. We have someone else that's gonna call in, but I told him wait till that caller finish.
Right.
So, thoughts?
Like with the whole piece. So I was talking with with somebody the other day, and like when I was talking about the differences between, so a lot of what I feel like is wrong with the dating scene, the LS community, and a whole lot of things is and I'm only speaking about our community, is that, for instance, in the dating world, right? A large number of us have been incarcerated, right? So I know, like for me,
In the DM.
and shit, in our community, period.
Okay.
And I know, like for me,
So we talking about the people of color community?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black people.
Well, okay. When I say lifestyle and nudist community, I'm talking about those communities. So I just want to make sure I'm clear on what you're referring to.
So I'm talking about black people in those alternative communities.
Okay.
So part of what is fucked up is, so like take me for instance. I did my 20s locked the fuck up. So shit that a person normally does in their 20s, I didn't get a chance to do that in my 20s. Right? So when I was released and I came home, now I'm in a situation where I'm not even really focused on some of that shit that happens naturally in the 20s. Because I'm trying to get back. In my mind, I'm trying to get back. I've been gone this motherfucking time, man. You know what I mean? I got to get me some place to stay. Got to get a car, job, all this shit. I got to build up this, that, the third. So for me, by the time it came around to exploring the extracurriculars, that's what I'd like to call them. Like I'll never forget the first motherfucking swinger party I walked into. Good Lord. Like I don't even think I even really had conversations with people, man. Did you really just do this?
It was just a little drop of water.
You really just took my motherfucking mask and put the Rona on it?
It was a drop of water from
Ain't
my
this a
cup,
bitch, man? Let me
asshole.
put
I
this
gave you the
motherfucker
goddamn mask.
Yeah, but you put the Rona on it.
Shit. Ain't got no wrong.
So I lost my motherfucking mind. I was like,
So you was
God
like a kid
damn.
at a candy store.
Right. And so it took about 2 or 3 parties for that shit to level off. Right? To where I can come to a party, oh, this is normal shit.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you get used to it. I mean, that's why after being in the lifestyle for almost 9 years, it's really like, I try not to be mean, but you just can't roll up on me with the same old shit I've been hearing for 9 years. Like, you gotta be original. And you definitely have to do your research. And because I'm on so many different platforms and I got so much shit going on now, like, they be coming. And the shit that I be saying, which I'm not going to put it out there because it's just very personal to other people, but shit's wild. It's really wild. And you never know what people thinking or doing or how they're feeling. But you still got to stay focused. Just because on the same flip side with the whole threesome thing, if that's not what you want to do, don't fucking say that's what you want to do.
Don't do
like,
it.
don't do it. Like, if it's not if you're not feeling it, you're not interested, don't say okay and then go forward. And then next thing you know, somebody's shooting motherfuckers. Like, don't do it. You have to be true. And that's why I said you got to know you first. Be true to you, then be true to your partner, and then it'll work. But if there's a lie or there's some type of, you're not really feeling it and you say yeah, you're going to resent that shit. And it's going to ultimately lead to probably the demise of your relationship. So that's important shit to definitely think about.
Right. And so during that conversation, I was explaining from my point of view, like people get in relationships, right? And a lot of times people are not open about their past and the shit they've done. So you get a situation where, oh, okay, well, we can go check this shit out, this, that, and the third. But the whole time, one might have been deeply immersed in this kind of shit like years ago. And what's the phrase? I'm over it. Oh,
Right.
phone call. Go ahead.
Hello, caller. Welcome to Adult Conversation.
Hello.
How are you?
Thank you. Doing well.
Good. Glad to hear.
This nigga here. This old Burry White ass motherfucker. What's up, player?
What's going on? Hello, how's everybody doing?
We're all good.
Everybody
How
good,
you
man.
making out, honey?
Well, a little bit of COVID and quarantine.
You got COVID.
What's up, Drew? How you feeling, sir?
I'm chilling, man.
You know Drew gonna be Drew. You already
I'm chilling
know.
like a villain, man. You know what I mean?
Every time Drew calls me Barry White, I see you smile, sunshine.
That's
So-
good. That's good. I appreciate you you keeping up with everything that's going on in spite of COVID. I know you're there. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, so listen,
Excellent.
this threesome piece, right? So we're talking about finding the third or being the third. Have you been the third, or have you actively looked for a third?
I've actually been the third, and the good thing about being a third is, you have to know exactly why it is that you're being a third.
Right. And that's a piece I think gets missed. Like people don't want to know why.
So do you know, would you say that you said what it means? Are you speaking in relevance to if you're the one being the third to what the couples are asking for, or can you be more specific?
Absolutely. When it comes down to the couples, you have to know exactly that, if you being neutral, I think that if you go in being neutral, you're going to come away, more successful.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The neutrality of it. I didn't even view it from that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do you consider how everyone is going to feel with the situation?
Well, I think that, being a third, everybody has to be comfortable in that setting because there's no success without comfort.
Right.
Then you also have to be able to read the dynamics of everybody that's there.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think before a third gets introduced, like we said earlier in the show, your shit got to be rock solid. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people jump out there and start adding shit for the wrong reasons. Not taking their significant others' feelings into consideration. Don't really know what the fuck their significant other want. They go based off an assumption on what they think they want.
Right.
And I tell people all the time,
Yeah.
if you think you know what I'm thinking, you done fucked up already right there.
Right. So
Well, it's because you got a big dick, Drew. I mean, I heard you, boasting about this big dick theory.
That was weird
and all
hearing you
of
say
that.
I mean, he says it like every fucking 2 weeks. You
That-
can't help but know it.
That was weird.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying. I understand you just repeating what I'm
He's
saying. but
repeating what he says. He's repeating Drew's line and shit.
All right. Continue.
But
Ass.
But again, it will always come down to understanding what the couples are looking for.
Even he's still laughing at that
So,
shit.
you know what? No, that makes perfect sense. But I want to touch on something. Of course, I know who's on the line. I didn't put your name out there because that's usually up to the caller to do. It's up to you if you want to say who you are. I don't. Even though I know people's voice, I know who people are. I let you all do that. So with your role
then.
in being brought in as the third, you typically have something that is being required of you. Am I correct?
Absolute.
Yeah,
And
you
just
have a
for
duty. That's why you're there.
listeners, I'm the Lion King.
Right. So what is your typical role when you're joining a situation?
Well, it varies. I mean, there's no couple situations, no two couple situations are the exact same. So well, I'm bringing the excitement that the couple is seeking.
And what do you consider yourself?
Well, if it's taking part in BDSM scenes, whatever the couple needs, I'm bringing that dynamic to the party.
Right.
Yeah, because you would beat a bitch ass.
That's kind of what I was pointing to. Like, I'm pretty sure when someone is bringing you into something, there's some type of scene or fantasy or some type of erotica that they want to live out. So that's why you're being asked to join.
And that's what I'm there to provide.
Right.
I'm there to provide the livable fantasy.
Right.
Whatever that may be. I mean, it's like living a life of Zen. Somebody's asking you to do something that in their mind they believe you can do. And, you have one expectation when you get there, and that's to make sure that you live up to your billing.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I completely understand. I'm in the I'm a part of the BDSM world based on adult conversation and shit we do, promoting, hosting, things like that. But lately, especially with COVID, I've been pulled in a whole different way where, like you just said, people see me and have this expectation of what I can provide for them. So I've been working on it a little bit. It's still really not my thing, but my mind is wanting to allow people to fulfill their fantasies. Especially if it doesn't involve me riding their dick, it's easy.
Yeah, I'll say this, and I think this is true for all of us that's been quarantined. Coming out of this quarantine, there's going to be a lot of things set up, and everybody's going to be trying to live out their greatest fantasies because they've been locked down for so long.
Right.
I think that, you have to really be select in the process too, because every dynamic isn't just for you or, just for the couple themselves. If it's not comfortable, if the chemistry isn't there, it's all for naught.
Right.
I think Drew said something earlier in the show where he was talking about, he comes quick, 20 minutes, anything after 20 minutes, that's all, physicality at that point. When you lose the zeal for what you're doing, it's just a physical battle then. So you have to keep your mind in the moment. You have to keep your body in the moment. And you definitely have to keep the desire of the couple in the moment to achieve success.
Right, I understand.
True shit. Man, you's a motherfucking scholar and a gentleman. I am thoroughly motherfucking.
That's actually that's a true statement.
Too, man.
That's definitely a true statement, though. Like, I meet a lot of people, but I have to admit, I remember exactly when we met. So it's not a lot of people that make that impression on me. And we was in a very crowded space. And, yeah, I remember exactly when we met. So I appreciate you. Yeah, and I definitely appreciate your perspective. It's sexy.
Yeah.
I will never, ever forget that moment. It was, very, very intimate, I guess you would say, in a sense. But, I hold you in the highest of regard, Sunshine. And, Drew, you always be my homeboy and all that good stuff and crazy. It's all good, man. So, you guys continue to do well. Continue to promote your show. Continue to draw in viewers and listeners. And I wish you nothing but the greatest success ever.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I still want to go eat some chicken when COVID over, though.
And that
chicken place. I like that
Hey,
place.
you know what?
Yeah, right over there by the Nats Stadium. I
the
want
wings
chicken.
are on me.
Yes, I will be there. I'm
And
hoping.
hopefully, the waitress isn't trying to, fulfill a fantasy of herself. That was pretty funny.
Well, that's what happens when people are in a space where the sexual energy just like comes out of your pores. Shit like that happens. So I'm used to it. But yeah, I definitely like to see you
well,
soon.
Listen here.
All right.
Nothing but love for you, Sunshine.
All right, thank you,
Kisses and
baby.
hugs
Much
to
love.
you. And you guys take care.
All right,
All
thank
right,
you. Thanks
all
for
right.
calling. Move that drink.
Why?
Because you
All
mess up this studio and he got spray extra. I'm going to be
Man, that
pissed.
nigga, all right.
Yeah.
Nigga, all right, you keep on talking about, man, this motherfucking head rock.
Thank you to both callers. I truly appreciate you guys' support. Like, we really, really do. There would be no need to continue to do this if we didn't have the contributions from people like you all who are living the same lives we're living and rocking that shit and providing information, providing sexual situations. Like, this is a community and we need to do this together.
Yeah. Actually, and I want to say this too. If it's something that you would like for us to bring to the table to discuss, and to bring some insight to, just hit us up. Hit us up and let us know. You know what I mean?
I'm even
what we're
saying
here
more
for.
straight up, like especially with Candy having to take her break. We're definitely looking for any one of you like to come hang out with us. I said that earlier. I'm going to keep saying it. You hit me up. You tell me you're interested. I'll let you know where the studio's at privately, and then really, you can come hang out with us. And you got to join in. You can't come hang out with us and then sit in the chair and watch us. You gotta talk too. But we
gotta
love
bring
to
some
have
shit
you guys
to the table.
and just be COVID free because we are trying to keep the studio safe. Yeah.
Hey, but
we don't want to go back off air. We want to
But
stay
you know
on
what?
air.
So earlier, I was when I was doing some research, man. I was looking up some shit, and I came across this shit and said, man, these are some things when getting involved with being a third. Being involved with being a third. It's a whole heap of them, but I'm only gonna give you a few of them. Straight out the gate, it says start with a long conversation, right? Find out exactly what kind of situation you're getting yourself into. I already said follow their rules earlier. Make some rules of your own. Be aware. Now, this is real important right here. Be aware of your emotional limits.
True shit.
You'll be surprised at how many people do not know their emotional limit. You know what I mean? And I've seen it. I've seen this shit, man, in this a whole heap of times, man. But I know people who know their emotional limits and will tell you, I don't fuck more than 3 times. If we fuck 3 times, you might as well stop asking me, can you fuck some more? Not gonna happen.
Right.
Because I don't want the emotional attachment. Know what you will and won't do sexually. Be generous and open-minded.
True shit.
And I don't think that means being generous with things or your money. I think it means being generous with information, being generous with your emotional output.
It's definitely. I'm not going. I don't want you to stop, but it's definitely being generous with your emotional output. And one of the things I say all the time, I mean all the fucking time, when I'm talking to people, counseling people, teaching shit, whatever, is like allowing someone to play with the person you care about is a selfless act. And we're really selfish motherfuckers. We were born that way. Like, we're selfish. Like, people hoard toilet paper during the pandemic, and then I can't wipe my ass. So that's just being selfish. So it's a really selfless act to see your partner being pleased by someone else. So the emotional piece is fucking huge. Like, make sure you ready for that shit. Because once his dick is in her or she's riding his dick, you can't necessarily, you can stop it, but then everything gonna be fucked up. And then you got even more emotions that are gonna come out with it. So that's huge. You should repeat that one more time.
What I said?
Read that shit again, goddammit.
Read what again?
Work with me. The last one you just said, it was good. Did you leave the
last
page?
one? I did.
Get with him.
I did.
Stay with me. Fucking OCD ass. Attention deficit.
You know
no,
I- you know I
I'm
always move
OCD.
on. So,
you
okay.
attention deficit
I got
and
it.
shit.
I got it.
Attention deficit.
I got it. It say be generous and open-minded.
Thank you. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. What else? Because those are good.
Those are good. Oh, it's some real good ones.
Give us some more, please.
The no-brainer, always be safe.
Mm-hmm. Of course, be safe.
Don't try to dominate their time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you that. Hold on. Don't expect no invitations to family events either. This a good one right here, and this one right here fucks up a whole lot of shit. Don't arrange to see one person without the other.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know what I mean? And don't get caught up in their fights. They fighting, sit your ass down, go get you some hen rock.
And that's really true shit. I mean, this shit open air. The one reason I stopped playing with couples is because I realized I was being like used as a fantasy. And like years and years and years ago, I know they don't follow me no more, so I don't give a fuck, I'll tell the story. Years and years ago, and I've known him for a long time, and this couple asked me, she wanted me to play with her man. And so I'm always like, are you sure you want me to fuck your man? It's like, don't say that shit. But this was back in the day, I don't do it no more. But don't say you want me to do that shit, and then when I do it, you're going to feel some kind of way. So I want to make sure we're clear. So anywho, long story short, we get together. We had got together a few times, and then we finally get together, and it's actually going to happen. Like right before him and I started, and she was right there. Because I'm not no sneaky bitch. I don't do shit behind people's back. Like literally, she stopped the situation. And then they got to arguing like a motherfucker. And I'm literally like, oh shit, I'm about to go home. Like, where my shit at? So I'm ready to exit. And I say, okay, I'm going to get him a minute and I'm going to let them get out the exchange of heat. And then I'm going to go say goodbye. Because I could have just rolled the fuck out. But when you're coming into someone else's situation, I really do try to think, how does he feel? How does she feel? What is it that they want from me? Because you already know who I am straight up. Because I don't fuck around about that shit. I tell you what's up with me when you meet me. So it was really, really bad. I mean, then it got to the point because he was angry. She didn't want me to leave because she thought he was going to be angrier. So it ended up happening after a calm down time, a period of calm down, and talking through why people were feeling with who. Like, that was back when I was like, damn, I should teach this shit. That was really good. Yeah. So it all worked out. But yeah, they ended up not even being together, which was pretty blower. And then some of the information that got shared, I'm like, damn, she only let him play with me because she was trying to save what was already broken. So that's full circle back to what we talked about before. And then also, don't come in another woman's house and try to inject yourself in a situation that you are clearly being warned you have no power in. That's some serious shit. Because then you start a whole bunch of shit and make a whole lot of people uncomfortable, which is really unnecessary. If you want to be in a situation, know your motherfucking place. And you do have a place. And I don't care if it's a married couple, people that are dating. If you want to be the third, know how the fuck to act. Or let's not even say you don't want to be the third. Let's say you want to fuck the man, the dude. Rock with that shit right. And what you do first and foremost is you respect the motherfucker whose space you in. So that shit can be tricky too.
I mean, it all can be tricky, but this is where adulting comes in.
True shit.
You did what I'm saying? Adulting dictates that I be forthcoming with my mate. And I'm gonna take the man's point of view. Like, it might be a woman that want to give me some pussy, right? And I initially, while people around, I'd be like, man, well, listen, you want to do that, man? You know, you gotta holler at my wife. Holler at my wife. She good, then I'll knock your ass off. But while I'm saying that out loud, I'm in her inbox on my motherfucking phone. Fuck that. You ain't got to go through her. We can set something up when you free.
No, that's not cool.
But I'm just saying, though, that happens.
Right. I know it happens.
And so you get conflicting shit. And then motherfuckers wonder why everything get fucked up. Everything's get fucked up because once you go under the table with some shit,
you fucked up the whole situation.
Everything is fucked up, and there's nothing good gonna come up out of it.
It's not. It's not.
You did what I'm saying?
Respect, like, you should, if you're willing to step in or want to be included, you definitely have to respect people's boundaries. Because that one mistake, like if the rule of the couple is that she talks to the females and he talks to the males. You gotta adhere by that shit. And like some of the platforms that I'm on, it's always like, oh, my husband has permission for this. My husband has permission for this. But quite frankly, I don't know if I'm talking to the male or the female, and I don't really like that shit. And then it's like, I don't want to be chosen by a female and you want to give me your husband, because I don't need your fucking husband. Like, if anything, you and your husband should be courting me, not the other way around.
Right.
So, again, know who the fuck you're reaching out to when you're asking for a sexual situation or a play session. I mean, I don't know. COVID done kind of fucked me up a little bit, because I really ain't been co-signing for no play sessions. I mean, I ain't really been into doing charity this year. But not only that, just the drama. It's been so much drama, and I'm bitch tired.
And you know what? That's one thing that I never really had a lot of. Mm-hmm. And the shit that my name got in, it was because somebody like was
but it still happened, and that's my point.
And heard some shit that
they
she
didn't even understand.
So, but like I make it a rule, man. Whatever the fuck, and this is why a lot of people don't have problems with me. Whatever the fuck I can say to your wife, I can by herself. I say the same shit while you there.
Right. And that's the way it should be. I mean, it definitely should be.
You know what I mean?
And then, of course, respect people's fucking relationships.
Hey.
Like, respect relationships.
Hey.
So, if anything occurs, like it's a private conversation and I don't like that shit, I'm done. I'd be like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm done.
So I think
because once you stepped over that line and you're hitting me up without her permission or whatever the fuck is going on, you all aren't doing a joint thing. Like my friends that I haven't seen in a long time that came down to the beach when I was in Jersey. I've known them since I got into this. And you know, they're a younger couple. It was so good to see them, which he's the one who hits me up, but she's always right fucking there. So it's like whatever I say to him, I'm saying to her too. So I'm talking to them both. But that's the dynamics that they have, and it's okay. So of course, when they came to see me, they both came to see me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we've never even played, but they're lifestylers. So I just like to make sure everything is clear.
Yeah.
So are you ready? You got any final thoughts or comments? Because I got something I got to certify tonight. I promise. So
okay. Yeah. So my final thoughts on this shit is man, know what the fuck you want. First of all, get to know your motherfucking self, because ain't nothing gonna work if you don't know what it is you want and how it is you want to go about getting it. That's first and foremost. So know your motherfucking self and respect your fucking set some boundaries. Respect the boundaries. Know others' boundaries. Respect their boundaries. As long as respect is there and everything is on the table, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna fuck around and get what the fuck you asking for. I'm trying to tell you. That's my final motherfucking thoughts. Go get you some pussy, nigga.
So, my final thoughts would be really the thing. Like, just be respectful. Know what it is you want. I'm a big fan of lists. Like, write down what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate and refer back to it often. The one thing I will say is don't expect anything. Like, just expect to be true to what you need, what they need, or what you're bringing to the table, and rock with that. But things could change. Like, they could change mid-motherfucking stroke. So just be ready. Like, be ready for, as much as you should abide by rules, you also have to be ready for adjustments. And enjoy your fucking life. Like, life has got a lot of shit going on right now. So I'm always going to try to stay on a positive mode. But, I mean, shit, get it in. We ain't got but one.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, you ready to certify?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so listen. I do want to say that. Man, listen, this been a hell of a motherfucking road. You did what I'm saying? I'm happy that I'm on this shit with Sunshine, Candy, you know what I mean? D was here, he was instrumental the whole shit, the whole nine. Man, y'all motherfuckers buckle up. We got some shit coming down the motherfucking pipe. If I get this good goddamn news this week, man, I'm gonna share some information with y'all, man. We about to step this motherfucking whole situation up. You hear me? We about to do some real shit. That's for real. But I'm just saying, and I want y'all to send y'all positive energy, man. You know, because I want this shit to work. I want this shit to work. Can't tell you what it is just yet, but I want this shit to work. And I'm gonna need y'all to fuck with me in order for it to work. You know what I'm talking about?
No, we got you, just Drew.
Yeah. I love you motherfuckers. Now get the fuck over there so Sunshine can certify some shit.
It's your favorite part of the night, listeners. Sunshine's certification. Listen as Sunshine certifies businesses and events. Also, if you want your business or event certified, email sunshine@adultconversation.com.
Nobody ever fucking emails me on that email. Sunshine@adultconversation.com. I sure would just like to get some hello fucking emails. That would be nice. So, let me move. I have a lot of information I want to share really quickly, and I'm really, 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 really fucking excited to share this information. It's not a lot of things that excite me beside food, so I'm really happy to share this information. So, I think maybe last week or the week before, a beautiful spirit who I've been aware of for a long time, but I didn't really have the opportunity to do my due diligence and do the research. So I want to tell you a little bit about this amazing woman. Her name is Mimi G, and she has a lifestyle party bus called Coming Soon, the lifestyle event bus. And they are based out of Atlanta. So she hit me up, and I was delighted when I heard from her. And she told me about they were actually featured on season 3, episode 3 of Sex Life, which you can find that on Epic's late night series, and that's on Amazon Prime. I got to watch the piece, and I was so fucking excited. Like it was absolutely amazing. Like it was good. It was so heartfelt because she's just like me. And as she was speaking, like a couple times I had to do a double take and make sure that wasn't me fucking talking. So very impressive. So I really like you guys to go check that out. Again, it's season 3, episode 3 of Sex Life, and it's the Coming Soon lifestyle bus out of Atlanta. So I watched it a few times. Actually, Drew, stay with me. When you came over this weekend for the 4th of July, I had Drew watch it too because I was so impressed. And she definitely shares the love and passion for the lifestyle that we do, and she's definitely a free spirit with a grown and sexy opinion of life. So she sent me some things today. I wanted to organize them better, but I had laptop issues today, so my shit fucked up when I got to the office. But she sent me a letter that she shares with her members, and I'm gonna read you a little bit of it.
She fat as shit too.
And she said, the genesis of Coming Soon lifestyle event bus. And this bus is lit. It's like a 50-passenger bus. They be partying. I loved her fucking team. I loved how open they were about their sexuality and how she brings people together to just enjoy life and be free and enjoy the sexual energy of the space. Like she's got the little icebreaker games just like I do when we have some. It was amazing. Like I felt like I was fucking looking in the mirror. So I'm excited. So on the letter that she has for her members that joined this venue, she said, I wanted to let you know the reason behind me starting Coming Soon Bus. I started this business because I love the lifestyle and even more, the people in the lifestyle. Wanted to give people a place and a space in which lifestylers from all walks could come together and enjoy the community of the like-minded as well as the events. I experienced true lifestyle in other places in the world, and I wanted to bring my experiences to where I was currently based, Atlanta. To me, Atlanta represents a melting pot of the new, the old, and the inspired. That to me, the lifestyle, Coming Soon lifestyle event bus is the new. The people are the inspired, and the old is the lifestyle itself. So it's more on that piece, and I'm gonna post it on the feed later. We're kind of short on time, and I want to be able to get to the shout outs. I'm gonna be talking more about them. They have some upcoming events. I have not gotten a chance to talk to Drew because we literally meet in the parking lot, then we roll in the studio. But there is a event on August 21st. I'm gonna post that flyer, and then there's also an event on September 4th. I'm really excited to go party with them. So me and Drew are definitely going to be taking a trip down to Atlanta if COVID is not fucked up.
Fuck COVID.
I would really like to be there.
Wrong the nickel.
There's so many things that she sent me. Like I got some amazing pictures. I'm a huge fucking fan. I'm going to definitely post all of this tonight because I want you guys to check it out. And I'm hoping we're only on every other week, so 2 weeks from now I'll have more time. I got the topic late, but I'm going to ask her to call into the show so she can tell you more about what she's doing. So shout out to Coming Soon Bus Lifestyle Events. I'm trying to be on the bus around the pole. Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mimi. So our information will be up. Our contact information will be up, and you can definitely reach out and try to get out to one of them events. So Drew, we got to hurry up now. You got any upcoming events? Anything you want to add?
Motherfucking right. Straighten that shit up. Straighten that shit up.
Oh God. Oh my Jesus.
August the motherfucking 15th. Fuck COVID. God damn it, the bad boys. We about to be back at it, y'all. That's myself, Jason Black, Mike Jones, and Lock motherfucking tight. Listen, hit the page for more information. I'm in Facebook jail right now, but you can send me a message. Send me a message on the page, man. I'll get back to you, shoot you the flyer, the info on the shit and everything. Or just send me the message to put you on the invite. Boom. If you know anything about a bad boy situation, then you already know. This shit about to be lit.
And I'll be there. I'm hosting the event as well. I'll be there supporting my bad boys, of course.
Yup. Sunshine is a special guest host.
Of course, I'll be in the building. So catch me tomorrow night for Sex Talk with Sunshine. I'll be starting around 10. And we got Drew and I also have coming up Sunshine Secrets and Sex Games. So hit me up if you need more information about that. Have a great night. You can find us here every other Tuesday, 5 to 7.
Rip Radio Network.
See you then. Good night. Bye. Guys, gotta go.
Too different, too wild, too loud, done with too much style. Too far, too futuristic, and far too young to mess with. Too smooth, too elevated, too smart, too concentrated, too ill, too ever stand still, too hard-headed to bend to they will. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. When y'all finna leave me alone, I'm way too deep in my zone. Yeah. We should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Stop all the hate and instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. We should just build, then we might just find out how it feels to feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Stop all the hate and instead we might start to elevate and feel something real, feel something real, feel something real, feel something real. Yeah. Too much, too high strung to unwind, way too in touch with your mind. Too chill.